Hi, my name is Ian Alden. I'm a tax attorney here with Law for Small Business, and I'm here today to talk to you about 4 simple things that you as a small business owner can do year-round to avoid surprises at tax time. There are 4 points I want to hit on today, and the first is, I think, the most crucial, which is quite simply good bookkeeping. It really makes the difference when it comes time to file your taxes between knowing what to do and being able to do it quickly, reasonably, and affordably, or struggling with boxes of receipts for hours and days on end, and then at the very end of the process just guessing on numbers and putting them on the forms. It's something you don't want to do. So there are a lot of options for bookkeeping nowadays that there haven't been in years past. I mean, you can use online bookkeeping software, some that's very popular, some that's even free. You can use it to track all of your income and expenses and categorize those expenses so that when it comes time for taxes, you know what you're ready to deduct or not deduct. More importantly, you can keep track of all of the income that is or isn't taxable, and so when it comes time to put that on your tax returns, you just have that information at the ready. Most of the software that you can use nowadays will link right up to your bank accounts and will pull all of the transactions, both income and expenses, so you can then categorize them. Really, the goal is to make it as easy as possible for you, and new software is succeeding. So I would highly recommend that if you're a small business owner, you start your bookkeeping now and you get into good habits, because those good habits are going to save you a lot of time, effort, and frustration at tax time. The second point is pretty similar to the first, and it's to keep receipts. If there's anything throughout the year that you are going to want to deduct, expense, or otherwise that has any bearing on your taxes, you're going to want to keep the receipts and keep them for years. I usually recommend clients keep them for at least 7 years, if not longer, because those receipts are the justification you're going to need if the IRS comes and challenges your deductions. So keep the receipts in a safe and organized place along with your tax returns for each year. The third point is to make regular tax payments. If you own your business, if you're self-employed, you're supposed to make what's called estimated quarterly payments of your income taxes as well as self-employment taxes, the Social Security and Medicare taxes, currently at 15.3% of income. You're going to want to make those payments regularly, at least quarterly. That way, at the end of the year, when it's time to file your tax return, you're not going to be hit with some lump sum tax payment that you have to struggle to make. If you make your tax payments regularly throughout the year, by the end of the year, you should be in good shape. The last thing I'd recommend is to find an accountant or a CPA, a real one, a qualified one, not some friend of a friend who doesn't really have any qualifications or didn't go to school. I'm talking a real, reputable accountant. Find one and develop a relationship with them now rather than later. If you wait until it comes time to file your tax return, just about every good accountant is going to tell you the same thing, which is they're too busy to take on new clients, because in the months of March and April, most accountants are bogged down for 12 hours a day preparing their clients' tax returns. So if you find a good accountant and you set up a good ongoing relationship with them, when it comes time to file your tax returns, they can do the heavy lifting and they can answer any questions you have. It's important to start these good practices early and get in the habit of keeping them going, because it's good practices and good habits that's really going to save you from headache and misery at tax time. If you want to know more about what we as tax attorneys would recommend that you do to keep on top of your tax obligations and make life simpler, feel free to give our office a call, send us an email, visit our website. We'd be more than happy to sit down with you either in person or over the phone and go over any questions you have and really come up with a good strategy for you and your business. Thank you for watching.